Do you see more and more of your clients, or just in general, people are adopting 363 sales?
I actually find it interesting. When I'm representing an investor, you can tell a lot by the very first meeting you have with management and with the investment bankers. If the investor comes in and says, I'm interested in doing a 363 sale, it's quicker, it's cheaper, it will get me out faster and doesn't involve me getting into the mire of the intercreditor disputes. If the response is, that's great, we'll use whatever structure you want to use, generally it means that the debtor has fairly limited options. If the response is, actually, we'd rather do a plan of reorganization, then in my experience, it generally means either they're bluffing or they have actual real other options. So one of the issues for investors to think about is, I can use a 363 sale or try to push for that, and it can be cheaper and easier and quicker for you. On the other hand, it might make you marginally less competitive in a competitive bidding process.
Now, the Supreme Court is due to rule this year on the River Road case, and there's a dispute between the Fifth Circuit and the Seventh Circuit about whether or not secured creditors can be pulled in. What are your thoughts on that?
It's actually an extremely important case. The question really is whether secured lenders can be stripped of their right to credit bid by conducting an asset sale in a plan rather than conducting it in a 363 sale. It has potentially significant ramifications for the market, because certainly the market assumes and is built around the fact, and the bankruptcy code really works most sensibly for secured creditors to have the right always to credit bid their debt in order to purchase their collateral. And if this type of an end run, in my view, were permitted, it really would have market ramifications. Now, obviously the market would survive and things would adjust, but marginally debtors' ability to, or borrowers' ability to borrow, particularly in distressed situations, might be somewhat limited. And in general, I think the market would be slightly disjointed in trying to deal with that issue.